Buongiorno, it's James from Espresso Resto, where restored is the new. So today we're looking at another classic Italian espresso machine. This is the Grimac Mia. It's a heat exchanger boiler machine, prosumer, and has quite a few things to talk about. So why don't we dive in and have a look. So in a previous video, we've looked at the Expo Bar office control, and I wanted to actually draw a few parallels between this Grimac Mia and the Expo Bar office control. So if you haven't seen that video already, check out the link in the below comments. So both are heat exchanger boilers. The Expo Bar is a 1.5 litre heat exchanger. This is a 1.3, so a tiny bit less, but equally quite suitable for the home environment, small office, etc. Here we also have this dosage control panel, just like we do in the Expo Bar. The internals in terms of the construction materials are very similar. A few different visual looks. One other big difference though is instead of having a knob that controls the flow of hot water, we actually have a button here that controls the hot water by opening a solenoid that allows the hot water to come out of the boiler. So if you want a long black, a cup of tea, etc. And again, steam operation is pretty much standard fare. In the back, we have the water tank, very similar to the Expo Bar, and we have a pressure switch at the bottom of the tank so that it'll cut things out if you run out of water and no damage will be done. So a little bit more prominently on this machine than the Expo Bar is the E61 group here, which means that you're able to use a standard E61 portafilter handle, which gives you a range of different options if you're interested in changing up your portafilter. The screen options are also, there's a lot of different shower screen options up in here, which is great. Over here, which is a bit of an add-on compared to the Expo Bar, is a pressure gauge showing the boiler pressure. And you're watching to see the boiler get into the right pressure range, which means that it's ready to brew. Speaking of brewing, why don't we get on and make a coffee? So we've got our milk. I'll just purge the steam one a bit there. So it looks to me like we've got the one whole steam one. Unlike in the Expo Bar, we had a few more holes in the one, in the tip. But yeah, look, we're getting it's a decent flow. And with just the one, it is very controllable actually. Given that it's quite a volume of steam, it's actually quite controllable. I would actually say this is more like on par with the Rancilio Silvia in terms of the steam, more so than the Expo Bar. So well, it's good though. There we go, that's pretty much it. And that's pretty hot. Yeah, that's good. I'll just turn that off. Give it a little purge. Knock, knock, knock! And the nervous bit for the video, the pour. Not too bad. So that was the Grimac Mia. Quite similar to the Expo Bar office control, as I've mentioned. It's a current model, in fact, still. This one's from 2007. I've restored this one just recently, but a current model. So you can find these new for over $2,000 Australian, or you can come and have a look for one secondhand that's been restored for quite a bit less and essentially get the same machine, because restored is a new. So until next time, remember, keep caffeinated.